Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of an Ocean Wave, and this is day 23 of the May Daily Draw. So as we start the weekend, let's see what message we get. And I'll be taking the first card from the Druidcraft Tarot, followed by an Oracle card from the Seasons of the Witch Beltane Oracle. So let's choose our first card and get the reading on the way. Okay, here we go. The High Priestess. Time to trust our instincts, our gut feeling, our intuition. That connection to the unseen realm that we often get when we have those kinds of reactions. It's a real thing, and we need to learn to trust our instincts and intuition, perhaps more than we should, more than we do. We should do it more, is what I'm trying to say. I got the words mixed up there. Yes, we need to connect with that intuitive voice within us to guide us, because it informs us of things that we can't necessarily tell with our other senses about a situation or about the way forward. It has an important dimension to add to the information that we need to be able to move forward successfully. So quite often we explain such things away, or we ignore it and just go by what we can see and feel and hear. But if we do that, we're cutting ourselves off from a very important source of information and of guidance that we sorely need from time to time. We need to take all of it, every sense into consideration. So this is about going within. Look like she's got her eyes closed and she's going inwards. She's connecting to the universe. She's connecting to that inner knowledge that's been passed down and that she contains within her. And that's what we need to do too. We've gained through experience and the things that have been passed down to us, that intuitive knowledge that is there. And we've all had those moments where we've just known something. We don't understand why we know it, but we know it. And those are the important bits of knowing that we have in our lives that we should really listen to. And that's what the High Priestess is here to advise us to do as we start this weekend. Maybe listen. Maybe we'll have enough time to slow down and listen to that inner voice that's so important. And she's out there outdoors. She's out there, with standing stone. She's got the moon there. She's got her book there with all the knowledge. She's opening herself up there with, outstretched arms. She's ready to receive, and she's welcoming it. And that's the stance and attitude that we should take too. We should be welcoming all these insights, this kind of connection, and just giving ourselves to that and being open and ready to receive it when it needs to come. So be interesting for what the Oracle card will be, because the Surrender card in the Oracle that we've been pulled so many times already this month would fit very well with this sense of surrendering to the moment, surrendering to that inner voice. And, I'm not saying I expect the Surrender card to come out, but it would certainly be fitting for this aspect of what the High Priestess is doing here. So that's the attitude for which we should go as we start this weekend. Maybe go outside, go where possible, go out into nature, get that natural connection with the physical world, and that will help you gain connection with your inner world too. And, the two will flow hand in hand and give you all the insight and that you need, will relax you enough to hear that still small voice within you, or that tug of your gut feeling pulling you one way or another, giving you a warning or giving you an encouragement. Listen to that. It's there for a reason, and it's just as I say, just as important a sense to you as seeing, hearing, feeling, smelling, or whatever. It's just another source of how to perceive what's going on and how to react and to move your way forward. And that's what the High Priestess is encouraging us to do today. Okay, let's see which oracle card we get to go with that. We have the Bee. Not quite the surrender card, but I could see how this too would fit, because this is about being open. And about using all the senses, not just relying on one or two. Because here we have the phrase here, don't drink all of life from one flower. That's the main reason here. That's the main message here from this oracle card. Don't drink all of life from one flower. Don't, and don't take everything just from one sense or a couple of senses. Use all your senses, including your intuition. Like a bee will go from flower to flower and pick what it needs from each of them, not just concentrating on one flower or two flowers. It moves around, makes the most of the situation. For there are many to taste and many to explore. So this is about being open to opening all your senses up, including your intuition. So this card too very much fits with what we've been saying about the High Priestess today. So let's be open, let's give ourselves to the moment, and let's open up all our senses, not just one, and let's see what they reveal to us. And that is the message of the cards today. Okay, so that's today's message. I'll be back tomorrow with day 24. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.